Hello and welcome to another Premier League video. I'm still waiting to record my first win in the Premier League this season. I'm playing against Beans on Toast, or rather Beans on Phone. And this is my opening hand. And the Blackbird is by far the best bird within their hand. The Kingfisher is the only bird in hand and tray that's qualified for the round goal. Berry eating or meat eating are my bonus cards. I could imagine going for berry eating with the Casson's Finch. I always like it when I have bonus card birds that fulfill other bonus cards. I'm not the biggest fan of the Belted Kingfisher. I think I'd rather screw round goal 1 and just dig for better stuff. Unfortunately, Blackbird and Finch cannot be played off the same opening food, but then again the Casson's Finch is also not that urgent. So if my opponent takes the hummingbird, I'll be fine because I'll be getting free food. If my opponent does not take the hummingbird, I might consider taking it. My opponent takes the hummingbird. Okay. I like the Dark-Eyed Junco as always, but it needs card surplus in order to function well, and I don't have that at the moment. So I think I'll just go for Blackbird, lay eggs, draw cards, spend eggs, draw more cards, tuck cards, produce eggs, the usual Blackbird business. So the ideal pickup would be one of these berry plus grub eating forest birds that can generate extra food, because I have the food available for them. Of course, I'd also take better birds, but that would be the baseline of immediate happiness. That's not what I'm looking for. Fish crow is nice. I might want to play that fish crow. I might even want to play it in the wetlands, because it sort of combos with the blackbird. I think if the one fish remains in the bird feeder, I might pick it up and play the fish crow in the wetlands. Give it to me. Then I have a very low-key food and egg generating wetlands, which is kind of nice. I want to keep the berry this time. So next action is my last exit towards round goal participation, but I would need to find a cavity nest bird that I can play with one berry. No, that's actually not true, because fish crow can generate another food. So actually I can play any cavity nest bird that costs 1, or any 2-cost cavity nest bird that costs at least 1 berry. But, as I said, it's not as important. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Hello, Raven. So the solution to all my food problems. I think this way I'm absolutely fine with not participating in the round goal. Do I want the Savannah Sparrow in addition? This sort of helping with all the other round goals, right? But then I don't have anything to tuck. Do I want to produce food? I do want to produce food, that's for sure. Do I want to do that? Not really sure about the Savannah Sparrow. If I don't tuck anything, I think I'll be able to find better birds. If I don't tuck anything, I cannot generate food with my next card draw. So let's do it this way. Also, it doesn't do much for my bonus card. And it overcomplicates the playing of the Raven. Not sure. Mountain Bluebird and Griffon Vulture. Hello. Yeah, the round goal is not for me, I understand. Mute Swan. Hello. This can become a very powerful wetlands. That one and another card draw bird could be really interesting. So much for not keeping the Birds of Prey bonus card. Pick the berry eaters, he said. There is already one berry eater in your hand, he said. No, just kidding, I'm fine. There is the one, the food bird that I would have liked. Also the house sparrow is kind of interesting. Could be a nice partner for the Raven, actually. But also the Peregrine Falcon could be a nice partner for the Raven. I don't think I want to exaggerate on that. Doesn't really matter. It's a Raven. I have whatever food I want now. Actually, I think I'm gonna play the Peregrine Falcon as a point generation device next to the Raven, because then I get one more egg every time and 1 point every second time on average. I think on average it's even more like 2 out of 3. Ooh, extra food, that's nice. Well, this way I can then also play the Cassin's Finch first, because I like it to know as early as possible what I'm heading for with my bonus cards. Platform nests or this one. I think I'd rather go for the flocking birds, because the swan is going to be played. Then I'm at 4, and even with a falcon I'm only at 3 here. Now I think I have to pick up the house sparrow, because it's a berry-eating flocking bird. Yeah, if that remains, I'll do 1 card draw action now. It also generates further points, so it's not a wasted action. More food. That's even better. That's also a flocking bird, by the way, but I think it's not the one that I want. So, get another mouse, tuck that pelican, profit. Hysterically feeping. So the house sparrow is not very urgent, so I'm going for grub and wheat to play the mute swan. Play it and then search for my 4th wetlands bird. I would take a house finch. Is that the name? The one with the same costs that tucks cards for draw cards. That would be perfect. Free stuff. The tree swallow would also have been fine, but it seems no, that's not available anymore. That would have also been great. So far I've been playing base game power, but this will change. They gain food, I gain swarm. Black-billed magpie. Alright. Taxation for my falcon. Noted. I don't want any of these. I think I spend an egg then to draw an extra card. Tuck one here first. Not using this. How many egg spaces? Tons. But they also have tons of egg spaces. I have 9. I would have 10 if I had that one. Problem is I don't lay many eggs. I might lay eggs often, but the falcon and the fish crow are also really hungry for eggs, so the next round goal won't be too easy. But then again, my opponent also doesn't have any brown powers, so their egg laying is also kind of mediocre. So this is the new tray. The yellow throat could be interesting, but I think it's a bit too late for that. Don't really want to play that black skimmer. I want an additional wetlands bird, that's for sure. But I really don't think that I want any of those. King Rail. It's a bonus card bird, but it's kind of expensive. And only 4 points, and I cannot really use the egg slots. Don't think I'm a fan of the King Rail. I think I want to draw cards, but I don't want any of those. Ah, Housefinch! That's the one I want. That's also a cutie. Might even want to play the Housefinch into the grassland. Because then I can really do some egg laying. On the other hand, I have the flycatcher, which is also great. I definitely want to lay eggs now. Fail. Yeah, I picked the wrong food, right? If I want to play the... So I don't really have surplus cards. Well, then give me those. I think I want to play the house finch in the wetlands. Well, this round I will concentrate on filling my grassland. Lay eggs, play 2 birds, lay eggs. I'm not convinced. Lay eggs. Discard eggs. This one and this one. Two. Good thing is that I'm second, so I can see what they are doing. They are laying eggs. So that could be an argument for playing the house sparrow first, because that can take more eggs. And then depending on what they do, I can think of either laying eggs twice or playing flycatcher laying eggs once. Flycatcher laying eggs once would mean I will end up at 6. Pushed it there. Okay, this means they will end up at 7, which means I should lay eggs twice. That's also fine. I can discard grubs and get more grubs with the raven. Oh, this works. It's a peregrine falcon. Nice. So they have laid eggs. I want to lay eggs again. Also want to spend a grub again. And discard an egg to get this and this. For the 2 beauties, I'm not sure. I might just continue to lay eggs actually. I'm not using this. So the big question is where to put the house finch. And do I want to play the spotted owl? The round goal sort of says yes. Which means let's play the obvious one first. We do want this. Yeah, the house finch is a 3, 7, 9-point bird. If I activate it once at least, it's even more. So if I play 2 birds, I have 2 activations. Free food! Ugh, I should have taken the wheat. I'm stupid. So the question is, should I play that house finch? In the grasslands, I can spend the food to produce extra stuff. I'll be missing out on the spotted owl, but I might find other birds that I can play. I think that's fine. Let's just do that and not exaggerate on that owl. Because it's still a gamble. I'd love to play another bird. Also a forest bird, but I also want to activate the house finch, so... And the other option would be I could draw cards once more. That will be 2. Will also be some points and more options. And also it doesn't supply my opponent with food, which might be a good thing, because now we're equalized. Yeah, actually, I might want to draw cards. Thekla, you're too late. Not... I could spend an egg, because that's more options, and I can turn the egg into points right away again. Sparrowhawk. Alright, that could also be interesting. So I can tuck 2 cards. Yes. I get 1 as replacement. Ooh. Pointy. This generates 1 food. I don't think that this is worth it. And I don't want to use this one. Yeah, now it's up to me to decide which bird to play. Nah, not yet. The hummingbird might play a role. So if I... So food-wise it doesn't make much of a difference. I can play both the oriole and the owl. I would need to hit at least a 4-point bonus card with the owl in order for it to be as good as the Oriole. And I think it's not absolutely likely to hit something that works that well. Also, it would have to be at least 5 points to be better than the Oriole. So I'd rather go for the Oriole, I think. This time I'll do it correctly and pick the wheat. So the question is, can I give them free food? That's a point. I mean, will probably be possible for them to play one extra bird, and they won't be able to play 2 birds if I give them food, I think. Talking about the flycatcher, of course. I think I still want to go for the Oriole. Which means I can discard this. Tuck that all. Do this. Fail again. And reduce 2 berries. Since their magpie is watching, the peregrine falcon is kind of shy. Doesn't want to share its food. If I cannot have it for myself, I'm not getting anything. So they are gaining more food. So it doesn't matter if it's a hummingbird or not, because they don't left any wheat. Didn't leave any wheat. Let's mind the grammar. So they can play birds. If I'm unlucky, they can play 2. And they will play birds because otherwise they wouldn't have gotten food last turn. Question is, what will the bird be like? So in theory they have enough food for... Shit, they played 2. But they have 2 food left, so my giving them food didn't matter. At least it's not my fault. And also I wasn't able to play more than 1 bird, I think. I mean, in theory, I might have been able. I don't know, it's fine. So, I expect this to be a close game. Oh, wow, I'm miles ahead on birds and bonus cards. That's a good start. That should be kind of equal. That's also good. I think I have it. Easy. Oh, actually. It wasn't even close. Is this it? Is this my first win that I have recorded for this Premier League season? Woohoo! It's not the first one that I scored, but also there weren't that many. I think my score is now 7-13. I'm about to say I'm positive now because I've now above 1/3 of wins. It's still devastating overall, but this game was great. Yeah, I managed to win the games where I have a power bird in hand. I also managed to do so with a kill deer in hand yesterday. So, okay, right. Yeah, only needs some draw luck and then it works. Maybe it has shifted now. Maybe I can start the catching up now. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and be sure to tune in next time. See you!